Okay, what we're going to do here is a quick video on signing up a new Google Gmail account and do some basic settings there. Show you a few quick things. As everybody knows, email, everybody's got email. With that, basis, you need a good email client. The Gmail web-based client can be accessed from anywhere in the world, from any device that has connections to the internet. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. In a web browser, we're going to go ahead and go to www.gmail.com. And as you see, we're going to go ahead and click on the Create Account. It's right over here and also up here. So let's go ahead and let's create an account here. Put your first name in. Right over here where it says first name. We're going to make one up here. First name. You can either hit the tab key or use your mouse. Click over to the next line. Last name, Jones. Again, press your tab key once you finish your last name. It'll pop down, or use your mouse and click on username. Now we need to find a username that we want to use. Well, we're going to try John Jones. And then we're going to hit tab. We're going to punch in a password, one that you're going to remember, but somewhat difficult. If you need to write it down, go ahead and write it down. Don't recommend putting it on the computer if you're in a public setting. Writing it down, I really don't recommend that either. But we need to sign up or set a password that is going to be strong enough to, other people aren't going to guess it, but something you're going to remember. So we're going to go ahead and do our password here. As it states right down here, if you look at where I'm pointing with my arrow, use 8 or more characters with a mix of letters, numbers, and symbols. Okay, that's going to be highly needed. So, as you can see, I did John Jones, and then I did John H. Jones in here. Just because I'm not even sure John Jones is probably not available. So I'm going to click next. Oh, password didn't match, so let me do it again. Bad altogether. Let's try this one more time. Okay, it tells me the username is taken. So I can't use that. So I'm going to go ahead and do John Jones 2018. We'll try that one. Again, it's taken. This will continue to tell you it's taken until we find one that works. So I did 12/27/18, the day I started it, to that's today's date, and it is good. Put in your phone number. It's optional, as it states right here. It is a good security item. If you lose your password or whatnot, they can send you the information, text it to you to your phone. So that that may not be a bad idea. Recovery email address. This would be to another email account, not necessarily the one you're making right now, but again, it's for use for recovery. So I'm gonna leave this blank at the moment, and I would type in your old email address. It doesn't matter what it is. Let's just make it happen. That way you can recover your password if lost. Next line here is your birthday. Go in, pick the month, come over to the day, type in the day, and tab or use your mouse to the year box, and we're going to type in 1980. Your next line is your gender, female, male, rather not say custom, whatever you want to put in there. We're just going to put male because we're John Jones. And at this point, we will click next. Privacy and terms. Go ahead and read through all this. For all intents and purposes, Google collects a lot of information, so do all the other web-based emails. That doesn't mean they're reading your email or sharing your email with other people. It's just taking some of the, congregated information to help with ads and stuff like that. If you want to go through and read all that, and so you understand, go for it. Otherwise, scroll down, and we're going to click agree. Waiting on it to create the account. Again, Gmail has some of the best spam filters in web-based emails. A lot of people use Yahoo or Hotmail. I've used Gmail, honestly, since about 1999. I was one of the original invited members to use Gmail. And that was through a friend of mine. But I absolutely love it. So here we are. We're at the logged in, page. It kind of gives you a setup bar down here to go through once you've done it. Obviously, the account created, so it's got a check mark. We're going to move on to learn how to use Gmail. Tips and tricks. Choose a theme, find your emails. Just some basic information. Yeah, this article is helpful. Thank you. Get Gmail for your mobile phone. If you have an Android phone or if you have an iPhone, you can actually download Gmail from the App Store. Android phones have, being Android is written by Google, does have Gmail in there, which makes some awesome items available to you. If you were to lose your phone, you can actually come here and pull up all your your Gmail, your contacts from your phone right here in your email. But let's continue on. We're going to choose a theme. You can go through and use your photos if you want to upload a photo for your theme. You can go with colorations. You can pretty much, as far as your theme goes, have at it. We're going to pick this little planet one. This is what it looks like. Each theme's different, so feel free if you want to. You get that. Oh, you don't like that? Okay, let's pick Lake Tahoe. It's going to save it. Change it each time you do it. Import contacts and mail. If you have an old email client, we're going to click on this. You're going to put in your email account, whether it's Hotmail, Gmail, your present email account, if you have one. If you have one, you type that in. I don't have one here, so I'm going to just type it in, hotmail.com, and then we would click continue. It's going to be checking, and it's going to want to sign into your account. So it goes over to live.com. It wants you to enter your email account, and then your password. Click next, and it'll actually pull in all your email accounts and contacts from your old email address and bring them over. Which is pretty handy. If you have a lot of email contacts, somewhere that when you're moving to Gmail. Like I said, probably one of the best, if not the best, email client available. Once we finish that, we go to the next item, change profile image. Well, what's a profile image? Profile image is going to be where this little J is. That doesn't really get sent to anybody, but we're going to go ahead and pick a picture here. We're going to go down, and we're going to pick this one. Once your picture is loaded, it's going to give you this little box. You just click your mouse, move around the mouse to pick how big you want it. You can stretch it out if you want to make it a little bit bigger. By clicking on the corners, the little white boxes. And there's our headshot. I'm going to set that as my profile photo. And once that's saved in, I'm going to go ahead and refresh. You don't need to refresh, but it'll show up. But now I'm going to go over here. There's my profile photo right there. Now this J should change. Sometimes it just takes a few minutes. But there's the profile photos. Okay, what is all this stuff? We're not going to get into most of that right now. I'm going to click on this box right here. This shows your account. Google search, Google Maps. You've created a Gmail account, so now there is a YouTube account for you. Play Store, news. There's your Gmail. Contacts, Google Drive, which does give you a little bit of space. I don't know, 2 gig or so of free space. You have a Google Calendar, Google Plus, social marketing, social media platform, translate, and photos. We can go into more of these in another video. Just trying to show some basics. Now, if we're here and you want to send a quick email, this button right here, it says compose. We would click on that. Type in who you're going to type in your email to. Type the subject. Type your information or your email. And then you would click send. If you'd like to, you can change your fonts. You could add links, pictures. And if you have attachment files, you want to send to your friend, family member, co-worker, whatever the case may be, you click on attachments. It's going to open up. You search and find your attachments and click open. Once you're all done with attaching your files and your fonts or whatever you want to do, or if you just want to keep it standard, you just click send. The message is sent. Pretty much, you have your folders over here. You can click on more so you can see them all. Scroll down, spam. Important. What's important here? We see start. If you get an email and you click start, it's going to be over here. Once you get a lot of emails in here, that star is, for your important emails, real quick to pull them up just by clicking over here. Go back to the inbox. It's not important. If you can see this right down here, it says 0 gigabit of 15 gigabytes used. It gives you 15 gig of space for emails. Just as mark out there, 15 gig for email is a huge amount of space. Like I said, I have my original account. I have emails dating back to 2005, 2004 that I'd get to delete. Talking 14 years. Just recently I did some clean outs of some of my old ones, and I still have over 10 gig of space available. So chances are, unless you're just emailing, lots and lots of large size files, this 15 gig of email is going to last you for the next, honestly 5 to 15 years, if not better. I'm not saying you don't delete and remove things, as I don't. I rarely deleted items, so I don't know. I have 50 or 60,000 emails plus attachments in that account. Anyways, this is the quick video I wanted to do. Don't want to stay here too much longer. Tried to give you a quick breakdown of the usability, the sign-in. If you have any questions, post them if you need to, below. And other than that, I'll do some more in-depth items on Gmail in the next video. Thank y'all. Have a good one. Press like, subscribe. Let's do it. Thanks.